think I'm gonna go down to... Well, no. Where do I go to get the animals? It's to the farm south of us, right?
Yep. Let's see if you can buy 4 ducks, maybe.
God, I'm terrified when I harvest this wheat, because it says you have to use the scythe, and I'm like, okay, and then I'm thinking if I use the scythe, it's gonna chop down everything else around it. But it doesn't let you, thankfully.
Oh, really?
Yep. Nothing else will get touched. Only this. What are these? Oh, coffee beans. I forgot we were even growing those.
Oh, really? Do we have coffee now?
It took them so long to grow. I have some coffee. I have 8 coffee beans. It's 5 beans and a keg to make coffee. Okay, so... If you want, you can look at all that wheat in that white chest and let me know. But just sell whatever you don't think we'll need. Because there's like 3 different types of wheat, and I don't know how important it is.
You'll need the 10 of them at least. So there's nothing in here you need immediately?
Not that I can think of.
Okay, I can take the honey. Do we have any preserves?
No. Haven't made those.
We will at some point, I'm sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go south and see if I can get some ducks. Although, why in the world people would want to eat duck eggs, I don't know.
I'm not certain either, really. I mean, I'm assuming you've had the chance to do it.
I don't know. Maybe we have. I'm genuinely not sure, to be honest with you.
I just didn't tell you they were duck eggs.
Exactly. Apparently I can cut this lady's grass, though, down here. Hey, you. Stop mowing my yard. Alright. Supply shop. Purchase animals. Duck. Happy adult ducks lay duck eggs every other day. Lives in coop. 4,000 gold for a duck? Oh my god.
It's a problem.
Jesus.
Alright, so we have one of the 6 bundles actually complete at this point.
Now, technically, I don't have to buy 4 ducks. I could just buy the 1 duck and then put its egg in an incubator, right?
Yes. Technically that would work.
Okay, so I'm going to buy 2 then. No, I'll just buy 1. It's fine. $4,000 for a duck. These people are insane. It's no wonder nobody wants to live here.
Well, I mean, maybe it's just, because the duck is so full of hatred, they really have to charge you a lot for it.
Where's the duck at? Oh, he's not here yet. The duck is on delivery. Okay, so, tell you what, I'm gonna go buy some... We have 11 days left in summer. So if I want to fill up the garden one last time, I need to pick something that's either good for summer and spring, or that will be done in 11 days. My logic is right. Correct?
I think you're correct, yeah.
God damn it, you son of a bitch. Who closes their fucking store on Wednesday? I'm angry.
I can't blame you. Still pisses me off, too.
It's the middle of the week.
Now listen, he needs time for his own hobbies.
Alright, I guess I'll get back to cutting trees down then. want to finish this off. It's insane how much stamina I save when I don't have to water all the plants. Like, because
yeah.
usually doing that takes like a good third of my stamina.
It does get pretty bad when you get like a large garden together like that.
Are you back in the mine?
Right now I'm actually fishing, but mining would probably be good too.
I don't know if it's because I haven't been looking for them or what, but I haven't noticed any of those worms poking out of the ground in a while.
Well, they've still been around, but you may just have missed them.
Yeah, probably. I'm always running, looking ahead to where I'm going instead of looking at the dirt around me.
Problem with the young people like you today. Head up in the clouds all the time, to keep it on the ground.
Don't appreciate the dirt.
Eyes down like the dirt child you are.
Does it matter, like, having the upgraded version of the pickaxe when you're just breaking the regular stones? Does it, like, do anything?
Uh-huh.
Wasn't sure if it, like, reduced the stamina or something that it costs to break it in one hit. Because it's still just
It takes
one
less
hit.
swings.
Well, I mean, the single little rocks just take one swing anyways, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, on the farm it doesn't make much of a difference, at least for breaking the small stuff, but if you get a pickaxe, you can then break the larger rocks that occasionally show up.
Right. No button. I think I've almost got all the trees finally chopped down.
Oh, you're chopping down every tree on a property?
Yes.
Hmm.
Oh,
You prefer land to be bare-shaved, huh?
there's still a couple up around the house.
Such a typical attitude. Trees only matter when they're there to be pretty.
Our farm is mostly, what are they? Pine.
Mostly what?
Mostly pine trees, apparently, because that's all I've been chopping down.
It does seem as if there's more of those than the other two. Which is hard to believe, as I have a tough time telling the other two apart anyway. So you'd think I'd probably conflagrate or whatever it is, the other two together, which would mean they'd have a better, 2 to 3 chance of being overrepresented. That series of words made sense.
Oh, I can't plant this.
That is a kind of a weird problem with like talking to somebody while playing a game, because your mind is constantly trying to get distracted to like focus on the task at hand. It's really easy at points to say really dumb stuff. It's also unfortunately easy to fall into this weird sort of like pseudo-monotone as opposed to using my usual sexy voice. I assume that was a laugh of support.
Sure.
Well, I think my normal, sort of active therapy voice sounds very nice. When I'm focusing on it.
So how does that make you feel?
Does that make you feel aroused? Don't worry, that's natural.
Did you want me to sell any of this wheat that we have, or are you just hanging on to it?
You can sell the rest. I've taken the bits I needed for the bundle, at least.
I'll take all that. Yeah, that'd give us some money, maybe. I don't know how much wheat will bring, but still, it's something. Kills me not to have a freaking garden going, though. Well, I mean, not a full one.
Well, you could always go and buy a bunch of cheap seeds that harvest fast.
Yeah, if he was open, I would.
Well, you can do it tomorrow.
You see this little weird scarecrow that I got to put out?
Oh, the one that looks like a tribal mask?
Yeah.
Yep, it's one of the rare crows.
Is that what yours is over here, the girl, whatever?
Mm-hmm.
So we have 2 of 8, then, I guess.
That is correct. I don't know what happens if you collect all of them. I'm assuming it's an achievement in the game or something.
Doesn't spawn some certain sort of satanic...
Spawns the rockworm out in the desert.
So, okay, with this little crystal dagger, if I right-click, apparently I do like a multi-stab or something?
Yeah, it hits like 3 times in a second.
But it's got like a recharge rate?
Mm-hmm. Did you pick up the better sword?
If I did, I don't know where the hell it is.
Called the Obsidian Edge. It's a black-bladed sword.
No, I haven't got it then yet.
It's on level 90. And actually, now that we have the mining carts, you probably can't get it right now, or I wouldn't recommend it, but, you can get it soon. Eventually, we will actually unlock some more mining cart stops, too.
Okay.
We got all the, foraging stuff for this year, right?
Maybe. Oh, sleepy time.
No, we don't actually. Well, that's blackberries. Is this blackberries? No, this is grapes. The hell with them, then. Alright, into bed.
Hope the wheat brought some money.
Also, did you put the statues in my apartment, or did I put those there at some point?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You put them there.
You didn't notice the giant bear statue?
Okay, this is my thought process when I saw it. I looked at the bear statue. I didn't notice the drum thing. The drum thing should have made me realize it, but the bear statue is like, okay, I don't remember putting that there, but that's definitely the kind of thing I'd do. I just do it without remembering it. So I give you credit. You definitely showed some chutzpah and some creativity in doing something that I would definitely have done myself.
Oh, that's our duck. He's a baby.
Oh yeah, they always start out as babies. Alright, back to the mine. Oh, and also, remember the mushroom farm?
Oh yeah, I need to get better at checking that.
I mean, I could start making mushroom-related jokes if it would help.
It's in the cave over there, right?
Yeah. Come on, don't you want to be a fun guy?
I like mushrooms. That was mushroom sauce on that spaghetti earlier that I had.
Oh.
Super serious. Damn it, Pierre, open up. This is why...
Just standing there with your face just pressed to the glass, glaring in as he's looking back at you. Let me in! No!
This is why the other company's winning. Guess I'll fish until he opens. Damn it. I do love how if you stand right here, they'll be like, you know, people will walk up and get like right up on you because you're in the way, and they'll just kind of stand there and be just like, you know, they'll wait, then they'll get pissed off and just go around you, just speed off like they're, you know, running late because of you. Excuse me.
I don't know. I think you're ascribing more meaning than the game actually tells you about there.
I am coded to be somewhere, and you are preventing that from happening.
Error.
You know, I've never been into the doctor's office. What is that even for?
If you are down in one of the mines and you die, you are respawned at the doctor's office sometimes.
Oh, otherwise there's really no reason to go there?
I mean, you could be friends with them. Doctors like having friends. You know, I know we're a little imposing, but you know, we're friendly people, no matter what everybody says.
Here we go. Time to plant seeds. I kind of just want to see what everything is, so this time I got spangle seeds. I think they're flowers.
Spangle
They're
seeds?
supposed to be like really nice flowers that are pretty.
Hmm.
We'll be a florist.
Worth a shot.
Them two gay guys growing them pretty
You got a
flowers.
blossoming interest in flowers, huh?
Anything to reinforce the stereotype of two gay farmers moving into the community.
And to say, we're not going to get a lot of awards for our, you know, genre-breaking representation here. I don't know, though. Apparently we're a rather chaste bunch, though, considering we're like still living in like separate homes.
It's complicated.
Look, the sex is great. I don't want to live with the guy, though. Yay.
Oh, come on. I still didn't buy enough. God damn it. Ah, that's good enough. Dude, it's been great having these. Like, I was off Saturday, Sunday, and then off, to be honest with you, I was off Monday, I was off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Hmm.
and then worked Friday, then I was off Saturday, Sunday, and worked Monday, and then I was off today. That's insane.
That sounds nice.
Of course, now I work like 6 in a row, but I got to think
Yeah, and
about
I gotta
it,
admit,
though.
there's a part of me that actually is pretty envious of having that kind of a schedule that mixes things up a little bit.
It's usually a little more consistent, but I don't know. I was thinking about it earlier today. I was just like, God, I kind of wish I was at work because, you know, I'm not making any money just laying here, you know, screwing around playing games, and I don't feel like I'm doing anything.
Hmm.
Of course, when you get to work, you immediately want to come home, but we've already had this conversation.
Yeah, it's worth having again occasionally, though. I know lately I've always had the weird feeling like in the middle of the day is the time when I'm actually like sort of in the mood to play games. And when I get home, I'm usually tired enough I just don't really feel like it anymore. Which has been especially annoying since I've actually had some really great rounds of like Call of Duty, and I've wanted to play a little more PUBG with another friend especially, and with you if you're up for it at some point. But like by the time it's like nighttime, I honestly just sort of feel, like, especially since I have to like do work, then I'm usually home and like working out for a while, then going back and having to, you know, clean or get stuff ready for the next day. So by the time I'm kind of done and settling in, it's like 7 or 8 p.m. usually.
Yeah.
And I'm usually not quite as in the mood to just like take something that then requires like focus at that point. I usually enjoy it, I guess, if I get into it, but I don't naturally just want to start playing a game that requires a lot of time and fixation.
Can't blame you.
Like when you're mentioning the thing with Overwatch, like my brother right now has been playing. I mean, he's playing it not professionally, but I mean, he's playing like every day. He plays a little bit of Overwatch on stream. And one of the things he was mentioning was that he really has found that he's gotten a lot better at the game as time has gone by. I mean, he's really started to kick ass, and he can even like hold himself in gold now very easily. And I think honestly, like comparing the way I play certain games, I really notice a practice effect. And I know I can get good at a game if I want to put some time into it and enjoy it, but there's just not a heck of a lot of games I really feel at this point like I want to throw, you know, the hours into to get good enough to really enjoy some of those.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of the same. Like, I think we both fall under the same umbrella of being fairly, if not, you know, top tier gamers. Like, you know, as far as like first person shooters and stuff like that, Overwatch, PUBG, we're definitely not the best, but we're overly decent at the games. Yeah. But that causes a problem in PvP when you come up against those people that are, you know, that do play the game a lot more, because then you're going to get, you know, even as decent a player as you are, you're still going to get, you know, beaten by that better person.
Well, it depends on the game a little bit. When the games are designed to be a little less skill-driven and more just kind of, you know, for fun, it doesn't matter as much then. Like, Call of Duty I've found kind of forgiving just because, just due to the nature of the game, even if you're amazing at it, you're probably going to die and still lose a bit. Like, you just can't help it in some cases.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean, But I think a lot of games are, you know, there are different games that have different amounts of, like, skill cap required. Ooh, I got boots. Really good boots. Down level 110, you can get a pair of boots that are, I think, the best boots you can get without buying other ones.
Okay.
And those actually might be useful if you go exploring at some point, is they're +4/+4, I think. But yeah, I think for like co-op gaming, I think Monster Hunter was probably one of the best we've had recently just because there really isn't a lot of bullshit. I mean, the monsters themselves can be bullshit, but the game itself, I mean, you're not... If somebody else joins in, the worst they can do is just die repeatedly. Which is a problem, but it's not that bad.
No, it wasn't. Monster Hunter World was fun. I just feel like, we legitimately beat the shit out of it with, you know, as far as like fighting every monster multiple times.
Yeah, and
enough to
admittedly,
fill out the journal,
like,
anyways.
Yeah, I still haven't filled my journal out. I'm actually going to be going back probably tomorrow or next few days to get the Mega Man stuff. But
Yeah, it does start tomorrow. No, it doesn't. It
starts today.
Today.
Or started today, I think. But yeah, I mean, that has been probably the one aspect of that game that's been disappointing to me, because I think they basically improved in almost everything, but if you compare content, I think, like, I remember Rain was saying this earlier, and I didn't quite agree at the time. I think I'm more in agreement now. It is less content than a lot of the other Monster Hunter games I've had. Like, admittedly, I'm only, I mean, I'm playing on the 3DS version right now, and in that one, I'm still not... Man, I'm trying to think of exactly how to kind of quantify it. I mean, I'm a ways in, but there's still a long fucking way to go. I mean, it's hard to even, like, estimate how much further there is in the game at this point. I mean, I haven't even hit G rank yet. I'm still, like, near the end of high rank, but that's only because, unlike World, I've literally been rushing high rank the entire time.
Yeah.
Still, I mean, if Monster Hunter does... I mean, it's going to release a G rank at some point. The moment it does, I mean, hell, I'll buy the hell out of that and keep playing it. But for the time being, I mean, like, a lot of what's left for me would be, like, perfecting the build I've got, and I'm not as interested in that at the moment.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about it when they add G rank, because, hell, I'm already having a hard enough time. You know, it's definitely easier for me to die to tempered monsters. I couldn't imagine trying to go any higher than that.
Yeah, I mean, G rank, from what I recall, would be very akin to tempered monsters at first, but instead of being, like, tricky, they're just sort of harder to kill. Like, G rank at first would probably be a slight downgrade in difficulty, since the monsters probably would take more hits, but would also, like, not put up quite as much of a fight.
Oh, okay.
And plus, like, the first few G rank monsters are probably going to be significantly easier than, like, the roughest tempered ones. It kind of goes back and forth a bit. Like, once you get to the end of G rank, then, yeah, fuck it, it's going to be way harder than tempered. But by that point, you're also going to have, like, G rank armor, which, you know, is really fucking good and gives you a ton of additional kind of power.
Yeah. I figured you'd get better upgrades with it.
Yeah, it's kind of blowing me... Like, my brother was showing me in Monster Hunter Generations, like, the sheer amount of stuff G rank armor gives you is stupid. Okay, I need to throw away a lot of this stuff.
Alright, guess I'm ready for bed.
By the way, I've got some magnet rings, which you may want.
What are they for?
They make items fly towards you.
Oh. Kind of just increases your pickup area, I guess?
Yeah, basically. I'll put it in the brown chest over here along with a bunch of boots and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, magnet ring is useful, and you should also get a lantern ring, or what do they call it? A glow ring at some point.
I thought that you had like a big glowing aura around you.
Yeah, that's the glow ring. It basically means I have a permanent torch effect.
Are those in the cave, I guess?
Yep. Primarily in the cave, at least. I mean, it's probably out here as well, but you just can't see it out here. Hey, duckies. Oh, ducks went back in. We only have one duck.
Yeah, I only bought the one.
Where is the incubator? I don't see one.
Yeah, see, that's what I said. I cannot find it. She said there was one included, though, I think.
I thought there was.
You gonna get the eggs and stuff?
I can. Oh, no, there's the incubator.
Where?
You can see it when you go in now. See?
Oh.
Up top?
That was not there, I swear.
Yeah, right. Oh, shit.
What? Did you eat the egg?
No, I put the wrong egg in. There was actually one there that I could have used for something else, but I put it in by mistake.
Did you see what I named the duck?
Oh, no, I didn't. Howard?
No, it was Sauce.
Wait, what?
Sauce.
Oh, duck sauce?
Duck sauce. There's not a lot of
okay.
duck puns, okay?
Well, I mean, you could also use, like, all the puns about duck and fuck and things like that.
Hey, fuck. Why
Duck
did you name me this?
Why, father? Why?
Oh, God. I can't think of anything else, actually, except for sauce. Duck sauce. That's, like, the only thing, food-wise, that has duck in the title.
A l'orange?
Mm.
Peking?
Oh,
Peking
yeah,
duck?
Okay, there's one, yeah. Alright, there you go. Garden is...
I mean, you could just nickname one cluster. Then he's cluster duck.
Cluster duck.
Yeah.
You want to try building a barn? I'll take
Yeah,
the stuff
we got
up
the
there.
money for it. Just, I think you probably need wood, stone, maybe some other stuff.
I'll take the wood
Money.
and stone.
Wait, what?
Wood, stone, money.
She's rich. She probably has other qualities.
I wonder what my relationship is with my cat.
I don't actually remember how to check that.
Just walked right by a spiceberry. I've never seen one of those before.
Oh yeah, they're a common thing this season. They sell, though. Definitely worth picking up.
Why would you ever get a well? That seems kind of wasteful with that pond right there next to the house.
Well, if you want to have a garden at the other end of the farm, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Boom! Object.
Could build a stable. A deluxe coop.
There should be a third level of coop, too.
Shipping bin. Well, here's the barn. 6,000 gold and some wood and stone. That's not bad.
No, should be fine. How much is the final upgrade for the coop, by the way?
20,000. We are right at it.
Does it require materials or just money?
20,000 gold, 500 wood, 200 stone. We've got that.
I'd leave it. We can do that later.
Barn.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can throw a few cow eggs in the incubator. Cows grow from eggs, right?
Sure.
Oh, damn, I should make tacos. Not sure why that suddenly occurred to me, but it does sound really good. Actually, come to think of it, I would have gotten tacos if I went to work today. God damn it.
Was it
I
like
guess I
Taco
got to-
Tuesday or whatever.
Yeah, that was actually the thing.
It's funny. That's actually a thing. I was making a joke, but I'm like, no, it's probably actually true.
You don't have Taco Tuesday where you work?
No. Oh, they are building a. I don't know what the hell it is. It's like a. It's kind of like right across the road from where I work, and it's like a Taco Joe's, like Joe's or like Joe's Taco Shack or something. And I am like excessively excited for that. More excited than a normal person probably would be for tacos, but
Well, I mean, normal people are pretty excited by tacos, so I think you're probably safe.
I can't remember what it was called. Oh, did you put those eggs in the chest?
Yeah, I think so. Taco John's, maybe?
It's something's Taco Shack. Taco.
Taco Shack?
Give me some more of them tacos.
At those wicked Bastin tacos? Man.
Oh, I love tacos. Tortillas.
can't have it, yard.
What? Oh, fuck me. Well, I don't know why I just ate that egg. I clicked all the wrong things and ate it.
Remember the comic somebody had about Fallout where they were talking, their guys like looking at a toilet that has like a piece of loot and they like carefully misclicks and their character dunks their head in the toilet immediately.
I've seen that. Well, that's normal.
Dunking your head in the toilet is totally normal?
Probably.
Again, I'm gonna have to go on a limb here and say that toilet dunking is not really that normal.
You weren't
Again, I
bullied
did-
much as a kid.
No, not really. Actually, no, I was bullied for a fair amount, but never toilets.
Never a toilet.
Like emotional abuse, but I think, well, I mean, technically I got into a fight with a bunch of them at one point. I think that kind of soured them on the fighting thing. Can't say I didn't kick their ass or anything, but I think they at least decided that it wasn't probably like fun to fight somebody that was going to kick back. Hey, level 120.
Nice.
We have the skull key.
Is that actually what you got, or
Yeah. The thing you get at the level 120 is a skull key.
for the other mine?
Yep, the second mine. Mine Part 2, also known as Yours.
Our farm is a barren landscape. I've chopped
Whose
down
fault is
everything.
that, though?
Don't worry, I'll make it better. I promise.
I don't know.
I just need time.
I mean, next season will kind of repopulate a bit, no matter what happens, but...
Have you been grabbing these mushrooms every day?
Not every day, no.
Because I haven't either, but I just noticed there's a bunch of them in here.
Huh, apparently YouTube is down.
Really? That's impossible.
No? Apparently it's down.
You are wrong. No, I don't care what you say, you're wrong. Your opinion doesn't matter.
No. I'm a fucking, like cisgendered, healthy, white male. My opinion matters more than anybody's, apparently.
You've got it so hard.
I was the poster child for Privilege Weekly.
I've got to have like 6 tabs open on my phone. You're right, it is down. That's crazy. How do you take down YouTube?
I'm assuming it was something on their end. I mean, the fact that it's up is pretty impressive.
I'm gonna try to come to that mine before it gets dark and get the things. You said the sword was on level 90?
Yep. It's like the 3rd best weapon in the game, I think.
Neat. Level 100. Lava. Level 110. Space boots. Wait, were they called space boots for you too?
Yep.
Okay, I didn't know if that was another thing where the game was like playing on my favorite object. Oh, I got an achievement just for coming down here.
That reminds me, have you played the single-player campaign in Portal 2 yet?
No, I beat the first one, but I never actually played the second one.
Yeah, you played the multiplayer with me. You didn't actually play the single player. You, especially given the space thing, you should really play that at some point. It's not long, and it's fucking amazing. And it has almost like an overbearing number of space jokes thrown in. Including an ending that is highly space-themed.
When you put it like that.
Also, you know, you saw the Carl Pilkington stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know the guy that he's also talking with, the really tall guy, Stephen Merchant?
Mm-hmm.
Stephen Merchant voices, like, the largest, like, part character in Portal 2.
Is he the one that, like, talks, like, really fast constantly the whole time?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay. Time to go to sleep. I suppose.
I've just got to put a few things away. Then I will join you. But swish.
a decent amount of money.
Bad.
Yeah.